My bed I had in here was Mr. Goby-Goby, and he wasn't doing so good, so I moved him to a tank down there that's divided, because I moved these guys out of the tank down there and put them over here. And once I added them and I added these zebra danios into this tank, he just wasn't doing so well. I don't know if they were picking on him, so I went ahead and moved him. This is a 10-gallon tank down here that's divided. I had it divided 3 ways, and there is another male Betta, and I had taken out one of the dividers, so 1/3 of the tank has a Betta in it, and then the 2/3 over here is open, and I had put him right there. Well, after being over there for about 3 or 4 days, I noticed that he was looking bloated. He was like pine coning. So I immediately grabbed a little breeder box and I put it in there, and I put him in it, and I put some catappa leaves in there, and then I just ended up moving him from that whole tank, because I thought, well, maybe that tank is what is making him sick, even though my Betta that's in that tank is absolutely fine. I went ahead and I moved him into this tank, because my Betta that I had in this tank had passed away, which was a female Betta, and I don't know what was wrong with her. I'm thinking she just reached the end of her life, because I had her for quite a while, probably I'm gonna say maybe 3 years, and I was sad to see her go, but she just started not doing so well, and she was kind of floating up in this corner, and I had treated her and had put salt in the water. She wasn't showing any signs, you know, she wasn't bloated and she wasn't acting strange. She just was kind of listless, and I, you know, put extra almond leaves in here. You can see how dark the water is, and I had added some salt to the water, and I did a big water change and everything, and she had just passed away one day. I just, you know, she was just laying at the bottom the next morning after I noticed she was acting kind of listless, so I thought, well, she must have just ended, it just must have been the end of her life cycle, and, you know, so I had pulled her out. So this tank was open. Since she didn't show any signs of disease, I didn't figure there was anything, you know, no reason to not keep using this for another Betta. But I went ahead and put him over here in this breeder box, and, you know, he seems like he's doing fine. You can't see because of the glare, but, you know, I put Mr. Goby-Goby right here, and he seems to be doing fine. You know, he's been eating for me, and when he was in that tank down there, he was like swimming all, you know, erratically. And I put him in the breeder box, and, you know, I moved him over here, and I threw like 3 more catappa leaves in with him. And, you know, by the next day, he was swimming better, and it's probably been 3 more days. I haven't done a water change in this tank yet. He seems like he's swimming a lot better. And I just fed him some bloodworms, and he took them, and yesterday he ate bug bites, so he seems like he's doing a lot better. If he's still doing good tomorrow, I'll let him out into the rest of the tank.